Hello YouTube, this is DrawingKid1313 and welcome to another mod spotlight. This mod that I will be spotlighting is something that I use pretty much all the time, and it's just very useful and very well put together mod. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at Not Enough Items. So the version that I will be spotlighting is version 1.4.0.0 for Minecraft 1.3.2. Installation is fairly simple, just requires Code Chicken Core, and then it has the option of installing Minecraft Forge with it. If you really want to know how to install it or you need any help, go ahead and check out the link in the description and I'll have a link to the video that I show you how to install it. So what is NEI, or Not Enough Items? It's pretty much just an in-game inventory editor. It's pretty simple. When you open your inventory, you'll see this screen right here. If you don't see this screen, try pressing O, because that's the shortcut key to hide it and show it. It's fairly simple. You see all your items on this side of the screen, and you can switch pages if you have multiple pages of items. This also works if you have mods installed, because it'll show all the mod items as well. To give yourself items, you simply just click on an item, and it'll give you a whole stack on it. That's when left clicking. When you right click on something, it'll give you one of that item that you click on. This thing down here can give you a certain amount of items, but every time you left click on it. So if I set it to 16 and I start clicking on things, it'll give me 16 of those items, except for that because I right clicked on it. So awesome. Another useful thing that it does is it allows you to delete items. You can also delete items by dragging them over here and just clicking on that and it'll delete it for you. Or you can hold shift and click delete all items and it'll delete all items. Now giving yourself items is cool, but there's plenty of other mods that do that. Another very useful thing that you can do is you can look up recipes of items. So if I hover my mouse over a chest and I press R, it'll show me the recipe for that chest. And it'll realize that you can use any type of wood to make this chest. So it'll show all the different types of wood, and it'll scroll through 4 different options. Same will go if you have like a jack-o'-lantern, or if you have a furnace, or other stuff like TNT and stuff. It'll also show you smelting recipes. So let's say that you can get the item through smelting, kind of like a stone. So if you put cobblestone into a furnace and you use any type of wood item, whatever burns in a furnace, you'll get a piece of stone, and it'll tell you that. It'll also show you recipes for items. So if I click on, oops, if I hover over the iron pickaxe and I press R, it'll show me the recipe for that iron pickaxe: iron ingots and sticks. It'll also show you brewing recipes of different potions. So if I press R on those, it'll go ahead and show me that you make a potion of regeneration by putting a gas tier inside a brewing stand. You put auger potions in here, and then you have potion of regeneration that comes out. So very useful and extremely useful if you have any mods installed, because mods can add a lot of new items to the game, and you may not always remember the recipes for those items. Another useful thing, if you have mods installed or anything, or you want to find a specific item, is it has a search box right here. Just type in whatever you're looking for. Let's say I'm looking for something that's wooden. So if I just type in wood, it'll show me all of the things that have wood in their name. So you can see wooden door, wooden hoe, sword, stuff like that. If I wanted to see everything that had to do with iron, just type in iron. If I wanted to see everything that had to do with a spawner, there we go, spawners. So it's very useful, again, especially when you have mods and you have up to 20 pages of items. Another cool thing about NEI is the fact that you can save inventories. So right here I just gave myself a whole bunch of diamond armor and all the diamond tools, and I could save this inventory by clicking Save One. So now let's say that I give myself a few different items, and I want to just go back to where I have only the diamond tools and the diamond armor. Click Load One, and there we go. It gets rid of everything else but gives me that inventory. Same thing if I have nothing in my inventory, it'll give me all those items. That's also very useful. You can also rename these by right-clicking on it and then typing in your name. Diamond. Awesome. You can save up to 7 different inventories. So I think 7 is the limit. You can also get rid of those saves, and you can switch them around and stuff like that. You also have these buttons up top. We already went over what the delete mode does, but we have a few other ones. You can control the weather, so if you turn rain on, it's going to start raining. Turn rain off, it's going to stop raining. Any second now. There we go. And you have the option to turn on creative mode. So when you turn on creative mode, this inventory gets taken out because it's kind of useless when you have everything in front of you right here. And then if you press it again, you go into what is called creative plus mode. This is a mode where you're in creative mode, you can fly and all that, you don't take any damage or anything, but you still have all these items right here, and then you have like a chest for an inventory, so you can store a whole bunch of items, which is very useful when you're building large projects that use many materials. You can also turn it off, and then you can turn magnet mode on. What magnet mode does is when there are items near you, it's going to suck those items up as if you were a magnet. Pretty self-explanatory. Another thing that you have, and you saw me use this a little bit ago, is the set time buttons. You have the options set to dawn, set to noon, set to dusk, set to midnight, and then back again. Finally, we have the option to heal the player. So if I have a lot of damage, let's just go ahead and fly up. Oops, still in creative mode. Fly down. Oh, I died. Hold on. Fly up. Fly down. I got hurt. Heal the player. There we go, I'm all healed. It also heals hunger things and stuff like that, so very useful. Another neat thing that you do, which again helps if you have a lot of mods and you want to manage your items that are shown in this side panel right here, is you can actually tell it to show certain blocks. So let's say that you were building something and you didn't want 2 pages of items. You wanted 1 page of everything that is a building block in Minecraft. What you do is you left click on item subsets and you'll have a whole bunch of options right here. You have blocks, creative tabs, items, vanilla. What you can do is when you left click on these, it deletes or hides everything that was under that tab. So this is under vanilla Minecraft, so it hid everything under vanilla Minecraft. When you left click on something, it'll show it. So now all the blocks are being shown. You can also save these by right clicking on item subsets and just saying save one. And then of course you can go into here, tell it to show everything, and then go ahead and save that and save two, and you can easily switch between the 2 types of inventories. Let's go ahead and take a look at the options. There's an options tab right here. Go ahead and click on it and you have a few different options. This thing is probably the thing that you'll use the most. You have 3 different modes that you can be in NEI. One is cheat mode, which is what I've been this whole thing. It allows you to spawn in items and delete items and control the time of day, control creative, all that stuff. When you click on it once, you go to recipe mode. This makes you it's no longer cheating, and you can still load your different types of inventories, but you can't give yourself items. Instead, what it is going to do is it's going to show you that it's just going to show you the crafting recipe when you click on it. Alright, so it's like if you wanted to play a game, you wanted a survival world, and you wanted to play it all legit, you can just be in here and all you can do is go ahead and look up the item recipes. The next mode that we have is utility mode. This is just like recipe mode, only you had the option for delete and the magnet mode. And then we're back to cheat mode. Item IDs just shows or hides the item ID when you mouse over an object. You can see brick slab 43:4, and then if I were to hide that by going item IDs hidden, it's no longer there. Then you can change the layout, so if you go to old TMI layout and click done, it looks just like the too many items screen. Same thing for any of you that like that design. And then of course you could switch it back to Minecraft layout. Other things, you could find those out. It's pretty simple. Disabled, enabled, NEI, stuff like that. You can also change the controls so you can see that R is the recipe. If you type U, something that I forgot to show, if you type U on a block, it'll show you all the uses for it. So it'll show you all the crafting recipes using that item. So you have repeaters, stone bricks, stuff like that. You also have, if you press X, it'll bring you to an enchant screen, and you can throw that on there, go up to level 10, and click any enchantment you want. So let's say I wanted sharpness and then I want a knockback. Let's go find a cow. Here's a cow. Ah! I missed. Is he not there? I don't know if he's actually there. There we go. Killed him. See? Perfect. I think that was just an invisible cow. Just 2 with 3. So I think that's pretty much it for the spotlight on not enough items. It's a very useful mod. I use it all the time. And it's probably one of my favorites because I'm always forgetting item recipes and stuff like that. So, just all around awesome mod. So I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this spotlight, go ahead and help me out by leaving a like. It really does help me out. And if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any more spotlights that I do. So this has been Drawing Kid 1313. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.